Hello everyone, my name is and this is a kind of presentation video of my book which called Teleportation, How to Stay Alive After It. So this is kind of philosophy book, and in this book I want to discuss some theory and possible things that might happen during the teleportation. My aim was, to share my thoughts with you and to make you guys, to also think about this issue. And maybe some professionals also will read these books and make some conclusions. I want to sorry in advance that for my English, because I'm not native speaker, so there might be some mistakes. I did published this book by myself, so probably there might be some strange things in language for you guys. Anyway, in this video I would like to read aloud the conclusion of my book. I want to deliver my main message to you. And if you are interested in the whole theory that I made, you may read this book, buy it from the Amazon and read by yourself. For your convenience, I will leave a text on the screen, so you can skip my reading and read by yourself. So let's get started. Conclusion. Well, to summarize, teleporting by moving an object, a much more real option which perhaps should be considered as the main method of traveling long distances. This method can actually be combined with teleportation by cloning method. The main thing I want to focus on is whether a living creature will be divided into small particles, despite the fact that later it will be assembled back. Indeed, in essence, this is destruction, death. We have something that defines us, consciousness. I will not say that this is a super uniqueness thing inherent only to people. Many living creatures also have it. It's a mistake to believe that another creature you met is just a set of mechanisms. Almost every creature has feelings, desires, fears, emotions, ambitions, goals, inclinations, and self-determination. Even completely identical creatures, whether clones or twins, have different identities and perceive reality in different ways. However, I mean not just consciousness, but self-awareness. I'm talking about the box through which you look. It is you, your perception of yourself, not your appearance, not the avatar you control, but your self-awareness, your personal understanding, the fact that you are here, in this place, only you and no one else. Even if you have a fully copied living creature, it will be another living creature, not a copy, not a clone, but unique creature. First thing first, the copied creature cannot be at the same point in space as original. Thus, from the beginning it will have different spatial perception. Even if we have exact copies of ourselves, which will have our thoughts, our fears, our desires, our emotions, our ideas, the ability to copy us, do everything as we do, even imagination, it will still be other living creature. At the same time, everyone will consider it as an original. The only one who can distinguish the original from the copy will be you and only you, no one else. It's all about self-awareness. You realize that you are here, in this avatar, here in this place, and those are copies. However, you should understand that even though they are copies for you, for these very copies, they are themselves as originals. They cannot say that they are copies. Moreover, they also have self-awareness, but their own. If an outside observer asks who the original is, everyone will say, I am, and everyone will be right. It is impossible to verify this objectively. For the observer, there will be no difference who is in front of him. They all perfect copies. Only you and your self-awareness will know this. If self-awareness is destroyed during splitting into small particles, then it will be impossible to confirm or refute who is original and who is the copy. Therefore, I consider it very important to pay attention to this situation. Self-awareness. The ability to transmit or teleport self-awareness first and only then the avatar. Well, what about interdimensional teleportation, the parallel worlds? It may well be. I don't see here the reasons for the loss of self-awareness. At least the reasons are not obvious for me. You are simply self-aware on a certain place, or layers, or waves, or vibrations, or molecules, or clouds of a certain world. A world that is constantly changing in accordance with your self-awareness. A world that will never be repeated. Thank you for attention.